Andy, in your time at Bromley, you've always said that you want a team where every single fan believes that the players have put in a shift. And it's a weird one, but I'll start with what happened at the end of the match. At the end of the match, all the players and yourself go over to the fans, the 200 plus, who came to Bradford, and every single fan wanted to clap the team off the pitch, which I think was recognition of the fact that 3-1 defeat or not, they recognised the team still played till the very end of the game.
Yeah, I think that's a minimum by any of my teams, and I think it was respected by the players because they wanted to go over to the fans, and we appreciate them spending, let's be honest, a few quid to come up here to support us. So yeah, I mean, that was a nice moment for both fans and players to sort of respect each other, that they've got a team that's having a go, and we've got a fan base that's trying to get behind us everywhere they can.
Ashley Charles' sending off, obviously, it pretty much kills the game. I mean, if you get a sending off 10 minutes into a match, and it's not about the size of Bradford as a football club, but certainly Bradford are on the up. They've been good since Graham Alexander came into the job at Bradford, but you kind of give them a man advantage, you're really up against it.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle, let's be honest. I mean, it's slightly a different, with respect, it's slightly a different battle of, when you go a man down at Wealdstone to a man down at Bradford with some quality they've got on the pitch. But, that said, I felt if we could have got to half-time 1-0 down, and we could have then started like we did second half, we could have maybe thrown some nerves around this place. But they got the second goal, and that really hurt us, to be honest. It was too big a mountain for us to climb.
Were you tempted to wait till half-time to make the change? What prompted making it? I think you made it around just before the half-hour mark in the first half, which, dare I say, it's unlikely to do it that early. I thought you would have waited till half-time to assess it.
Yeah, no, I think we just wasn't getting out. We had one man up top, and whichever way you skin the cat here, you was going to get outplayed in certain areas, and we just felt that bringing another man up the top of the pitch when we do clear our lines and we do sort of defend, that we might be able to get hold of the ball and sort of create something and just take a bit of pressure off the back line. So that was my thinking. I thought it worked, to be fair. Just the second goal hurt us.
And you've spoken at length about leading a squad. Obviously, Ashley Charles will probably now likely face, I don't know if it's a 3-match suspension for handball if it's deemed deliberate, but Lewis Lee came in. I thought he put in a really good shift, to be fair. Louis obviously came on for Corey as well. So again, it talks about the necessity of having a deep squad at this level of football. Yeah,
I thought both of those players you mentioned were excellent. Lewis Lee's come here. He's chomping at the bit to get in the team, and he's getting to grips with how we play and how we operate as a club. And fair play to the young man. He's working hard. He's trying to take on board what we expect of him, and I thought he was excellent when he came on second half. The same as Louis. I thought Louis really added that little bit of quality that we needed up at that final third. Listen, if we could have took one of those other chances, who knows? We might have had a grandstand finish. But credit to Bradford. They were professional today when we went down to 10 men.
Yeah, no, we'll just briefly talk on Bradford, and you say credit to them. I think, as a manager, do you reflect on defeats like this and say, actually, it's a useful learning curve tool for the squad to see what the top of this division looks like in terms of how much you have to be on it to compete? I mean, yes, we've had the wins against Harrogate, yes, against AFC Wimbledon, but there will be tests like this, and it's important for the squad to kind of learn the lessons from it.
Yeah, I think so. I think the whole season's going to be bits of learning for us, for sure, as not just as a football team, but as a football club. I don't think we should look into the size of Bradford and the riches they've got compared to us. We've got a team that we know will compete in every match, and when you go down to 10 men, it is a big ask. So there was some learning for sure. We'll work hard again this week, get ourselves ready for next Saturday, and go again. But I don't think we should be too disappointed. In many aspects of our game today.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you.